Now, a substation in Eldorado Park in Johannesburg South is on fire. People living nearby noticed the fire at around 5 a.m. The blaze has also caused a widespread power outage, including places such as Mondeor, Naturena, Lenasia and surrounding areas. And now water supply is also being affected. ENC's Lindo Bushekulu is there and joins us with the latest. Lindo, when we last spoke, you intended to speak to officials that were working inside the substation just to get clarity around the extent of damage caused. Are you perhaps in a position to tell us the extent of that damage?
Well, yes, we were inside right now. In fact, we are just after the barrier that was cordoned off in this area. But earlier on, we spoke to a local councillor who just explained to us what residents had seen. But more than anything, who spoke about the expectation that because of the quick response that they've seen from City Power, they were saying that they are hoping that by the end of the day, electricity will be restored in this particular area as well as other areas. We understand there are many areas that had been affected. We are in luck because Ubaba Isaac Mangena is with us now. He just came from inside. We're just going to get a sense really of what the damage is. Thank you so much, Baba. Just take us through what had happened. We do understand there was a fire reported at around the early hours of the morning, but just explain to us what you know so far.
Yeah, thanks for having us. The fire started around 5 and we were alerted about it by the community here, who basically had some huge bang, and then we responded, and we also called the EMS to basically come and assist us in terms of putting out the fires, and they did a very good job, and they managed to put it out around 7:30, and we only, obviously it was still hot and the heat was still huge at that time, so we only managed to basically get access now as you arrived here on site to assess the extent of the damage, the costs that might be attached, and even the cost of the fire, because currently we don't even know what really caused this fire.
Just talk to us about the damage then that is being observed inside, and also just ETA in terms of those hopes from the community. They are hoping that today the electricity will be restored, but is that possible, and what is the extent of the damage as far as preliminary what you are seeing?
Preliminarily, what we are seeing is there is one transformer that caught fire, but obviously the fire also extended to the next one nearby. So, but the next one nearby is not really that badly damaged because of the measures that we've put, the firewalls and so forth. So we are looking at one transformer that is down, hoping that the next one we will be able to clean up and fix and ensure that we restore electricity. The fire also affected people upstream because because of the interconnectedness of our substations. When there is a fire on one substation, it trips the whole line so that the other ones do not get damaged. So up to Orlando, Fortsburg areas, they have been affected by this fire, but those ones we can be able to reconnect immediately. But with the current one, the people that are affected here, especially the greater Eldorado Park and Klipspruit, we may not be able to restore currently, but we are looking at the alternatives, the options of backfeeding to ensure that they get electricity back as soon as possible.
So is that possible today?
I can't tell you whether it's possible today or not. We still have to look at the network maps to see where we can basically backfeed them. But it could be possible today, but I don't want to promise.
Yeah, just talk to us then about the communities that are affected. We've seen some councillors from Lenasia, but just tally up some of the communities that are affected by this particular substation.
It's mostly Eldorado Park, the substation supply Eldorado Park, the greater Eldorado Park, Devlin, parts of Freedom Park, even the industrial area of Devlin, including Coca-Cola, but also Klipspruit. And as I mentioned, the line tripped. It means other people upstream are also affected. The Mayfair, Fortsburg, and so forth, they are also affected. But those ones we can be able to release to reconnect earlier because of we can isolate from this one so that at least they can get electricity back.
Just very quickly, in terms of what the cause of the fire is, I know the investigations will still be ongoing, but is there any sense you are getting from some of the mamas we are hearing from community members simply saying sabotage, sabotage? Is there anything like that that you are seeing preliminarily?
We just walked in now, literally, so the investigations will start at this moment to determine what caused the fire. We don't rule anything out. We don't rule out sabotage. We don't rule out attempted cable theft. We don't rule out any other, even natural causes. So we will, obviously, the investigation will basically tell us what really caused this fire.
All right, thank you so much for that, Babu Isaac Mangena. In fact, Babu Mangena, since Ikamala Kuvelugu Mangena, should we just walk a little bit just to show some of our viewers? Okay, this is our ticket now. We have been just kept at an arm's length in terms of the access, but we are told that the Speaker of the city, Vasco da Gama, is also inside here just checking the extent of the damage. We'll be trying to speak to him a little bit later on, but what we are currently doing is just to give you those visuals that we were not able to give you at a later stage. But he says that this is as far as we can go, as far as going inside the substation, but we just want to show you the damage that's been caused here. They're saying they're assessing whether they'll be able to restore power soon or not, but one of the things they said is that they can't confirm exactly when that will be, and also they can't confirm whether this was sabotage or anything like that without investigations that are currently ongoing.
No, Linda Gushe, absolutely looks devastating there. I wonder when exactly they will be actually able to restore power, but we'll leave it there for now. Thank you for those visuals. That's our reporter, Linda Gushe Kulu, out in Eldorado Park. More news.